Hello YouTube, it has been a minute. Apologies, I've been in fall camp, I've been training really hard and I've had a lot going on, so this video is going to be a bit of an update on just how fall camp's been at FSU, my personal life, my usual stuff, and just a bit of an insight into a D1 athlete like before their first game, and obviously me personally. So if you're new to my page, you're gonna get some really good insights. If you've been following along, you're gonna get a massive update. And if you're about to go through this or you've been through this, I'm sure you get something out of this. I don't really have any set script for this or any like way I'm gonna go about it. I just wanted to jump on here, give you guys as much as I can. And yeah, I haven't made a video for a while, so I'm kind of missing it. I'm missing interacting with you guys. So this video is probably more for me than it is anything, but I'm sure you guys get a lot out of it. So the last month, we've had FSU fall camp. We started, I think it was a good part of 4 weeks ago. We had our 4-day, we had our 4-day stay in Jacksonville, boot camp, army style. I actually have got a video on that, so it'll be the video before this that's uploaded. Go check that out, and then you can come back onto this and finish this one off if you want to, or you can watch this one first and you guys can do whatever you want. While I think of it, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out, helps me get these videos going, so go do that right now, please and thank you. My true first Power 4 fall camp. I was at New Mexico last year, for you guys that don't know, in the Mountain West, group of 5. That was tough. That was a tough fall camp out there. Amazing program, Coach Eck is still there. They're gonna have a really good season. I'm really looking forward to watching them go this year. They're gonna have another winning season, I can feel it. Our fall camp this year, more or less, you're waking up at about 4:30 a.m., 5 a.m. at the facility by about, minimum 6 a.m. for breakfast check-in. If you got to get treatments or you got to get in that training room before it, you're probably getting there by 5 a.m., 5:30. I was there some days getting into early, get some extra work in. You go to breakfast, you'll have your first team meeting. That's probably by about 7:30. By 8 o'clock, you've got position meetings. By 9 o'clock, the specialists are on the field. No, sorry, we're 8:30, we're in the field getting warmed up. 9 o'clock, we'll have like pre-practice, walkthroughs, all that kind of stuff. 9:30, you'll have flex, warm-ups, and then practice gets going. We ran more or less between 20 and 24 periods any given day. We'd be out of there by about sort of 11:30. The specialists had to lift straight after, so we would have lift at 11:30, 12, and then you'd go to lunch. Sometimes that would get flipped over, but I'm just giving you guys a bit of a timeline of how a day would look. After lift, all the real football players, as my special teams coach likes to say, he has a bit of a joke and says the specialists aren't real footballers just because our loads are a bit lighter. And I would agree to a degree, but you know, when you need us, we come in clutch. So we are the pretend footballers most of the time, but we have a gap between sort of 12:30 and about 3:30. The other OD line are usually in their meetings as well, so they'll go through a lot more film than us, and they'll just get into it. By 4 o'clock, we'll have dinner check-in, so we'll go on for an early dinner, check-in. 5:15, we'll have the next team meeting, and then again, we'll have position meetings, and then you'll have walkthrough. That's called your tour days. So fall camp, tour days, for anyone who doesn't know, that's what that is. For all the boys who are going through that or have just gone through that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a big deal. After that, you'll have recovery. We're in the ice tubs, training room, and then stretch afterwards too. Normally walking out of there by about 8:30-ish, sometimes a little bit later, sometimes a little bit earlier. So that's a day of fall camp. We did it for about 2.5, 3 weeks. It varies from school to school. It just depends on what you need, what's going on, how the program operates, but it's full on. So that's kind of why I haven't really been posting. I've been present with my team and just wanted to make sure I'm giving football 100%, because yes, I do make content, but a lot of you sometimes forget that I'm a professional athlete first. So yes, only a punter, but we train just as much and our job is very important. So do with that what you will. And I take my job quite seriously, so I don't play around. In terms of getting ready for game 1, it's currently Sunday, the 23rd of August, 6:13 p.m. So, oh man, we play New Mexico State in 6 days. They're coming here, 7 p.m. kickoff Saturday night in Doak, Campbell. I could not be more excited, but it's a mix of emotions. So I don't mind sharing this with you guys. I am so excited and I'm so juiced up, and I just cannot wait to be in that stadium, hearing the war chant and the Seminole chop. But there's also this level of like anxiety and stress. And I'm sure some of you are going to clip this and do with it what you want, but I'd rather just be genuine with you. Like, I'm a little bit older than these guys, and like the way that I'm feeling of excitement and anxious nerves and just all the anticipation of it, like it's something I've never felt before. Obviously, I had that last year in New Mexico. You'd feel that before the game and you get that rush, but there's a different level to that being at a Power 4. So yeah, I'm just dealing with all that right now. I also moved apartments, which was fun. Moving house during fall camp is the worst idea ever. I don't ever do that. In fact, if you're gonna take anything from this video and you're going through fall camp, don't move houses or apartments or whatever, just don't do that. Sleep deprivation. Not so much sleep deprivation, but just because the days are so packed, like getting that 7-8 hours, I was getting that most nights, but it just didn't feel like enough. I would wake up and my watch would say I'd slept perfectly and I was sleeping really well, but I think just the amount of time you're at the facility and you're around everyone, it just stacks up, and people joke about getting camp eyes and see how you feel in 10 days into fall camp if you've still got the same attitude. And I think as a unit, we definitely had that. Like our positivity and our enthusiasm and the way that it's strung down from Coach Norvell, our head coach, and through other coaches in our team, we had a lot of buy-in. So I think the morale of the team was really good. Obviously, you get a little bit tired and it's tough, but we got a really good group. So that was really good to get through that. But now we're in game week. Things are settling down, which is really nice. So yeah, this is my first pre-game week. No, pre-game. You know what I'm saying. We're playing 6 days. We're in game week now. So the loads have dropped off a little bit. It's more about getting the body right. And we've definitely done that now. So it's a big step back. I'm able to recover a lot better now. A bit more downtime. I got time to watch film. Yes, punters watch film. We watch film. Come on now. It's different. It's really different. I've got my mum coming here in 4 days. She lands here in 4 days. I don't know why I'm looking at my watch. She's gonna be here for the first one. Very excited for that. Be her first time at like a bigger stadium. She came last year to New Mexico. I think she came to one of the sellout games, which was pretty cool. We had an amazing crowd for that game, so I remember she enjoyed that. I actually didn't punt in one of the games too, which was kind of funny. So I ended up making her stay another week, which was, yeah, it was funny. But this year, she got the first 2 games here. She'll be watching New Mexico State and then SMU. Shout out Wadey, my boy at SMU. We're really looking forward to seeing him pre-game. We'll have a bit of a chat and I'm sure we'll chop it up and have a little big ball comp pre-practice, as you do. All of us Aussies, usually we all came from the same academy, more or less, or we know someone from the other team. So it's really nice to have that interaction too, because again, a lot of people won't say this, when you're an international student or international college footballer, more specifically, you do get a little bit lonely. Like we haven't got our friends and family here. The time zones are really hard to talk with people, and then on top of that, having such a busy schedule, you kind of lose conception of time. Like I remember like last week, it was like Wednesday, and I thought it was Friday, and like it sounds silly, and you're probably like, oh, you're just talking garbage, like just have a bit of a laugh, but you really lose conception of time because all your days are strung into one, and it's just like so much going on. So yeah, it's going to be good to have those interactions. Mum's coming here this week, as I just said. I get to see my boy Wadey in a couple of weeks, and then my 2 really close friends Tyler and Taylor are going to be here for Bama at Bama. That's going to be sick. That's game 3, and then we have another game back at Doak, game 4. I think it's Central Arkansas. Might be wrong. It's definitely Arkansas or something, but we'll check that. But yeah, again, I didn't really know where I was going to go with this video. I kind of just wanted to check in and just give you guys an update and more or less apologize that I haven't really been posting too much. Not that I need to, but like I kind of feel obligated now that like I've got to keep you guys up to date. And as I said, I think this video is more for me than it is anything, because I've worked out that not having like my people, like my really close people, like my brothers and sisters, mum and dad, friends and family, like not having them with me all the time, this has actually been an outlet for me. So being able to give you guys like an insight to my life has actually been a lot more of like a positive outlet just to function over here. So I didn't realize that until I'd stopped doing it, which is kind of funny. So as much as I love giving back to you guys and I love like helping you guys through things, and I get a lot of messages from people saying like they're going through a really hard time. Like I won't say exactly what it is or who they are. You know who you are, but I definitely see your messages and I see the comments of people saying, hey, like you've motivated me from being on like a really hard, I can't say the words because I don't want YouTube to censor me or whatever, but you can understand what I'm saying. Like they're going through a really dark time. Like, hey, I'm in the gym now, I'm eating better. what's your gym splits? And obviously I can't get to all your messages, but just seeing that positive interaction come through, it just makes it so much more appealing for me to keep doing this, knowing that I'm putting a positive impact on some of your life. I don't really know what else to give you guys. That's pretty much the update. I've been pretty busy with this, but I have got a lot of content coming. I've got videographers set up for game day. I'm gonna be filming as much as I can each week. You'll get weekly vlogs. You're gonna get right behind the scenes. I'm gonna get into the hotel. I'm gonna give you guys behind the scenes of what I'm doing, the real game day emotions, my pre-practice stuff, the game stuff, the post-game stuff. Just gonna give you guys as much as I possibly can. So if there's anything you wanna see specifically, I'd love you to put a comment on this video and then share it to the next person so they can see it as well. And then yeah, to give me a bit of a base for what to look at to film for in the next coming week. Much love, appreciate you guys. Go Knowles, and yeah, we're gonna have a great season.